All right, gentlemen, are you ready to construct this video game franchise tier list?
Yes, sir. Let's do this.
Yep, I am ready.
Joe? Come on, wake up, Joe. Whatever will be better off without his trash opinions.
What? What did you just say? I missed that.
We're making a video game franchise tier list. Are you ready? Joe, I swear to God.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Is my microphone delayed or something? What is it with this guy?
Me?
No, your mic is fine. Let's just get started.
Okay, fine. First up, we have Red Dead Redemption, one of the best franchises of all time.
Rockstar never misses. They are the best in the business.
I agree. Red Dead 2 is one of the best games of the last decade, and Red Dead 1 was fantastic as well.
I don't know. The pacing is way too slow. Every mission requires like an hour-long horse ride, and every animation takes way too long.
Joe, you're really going to complain that a game is too slow? It takes you an hour to stand up from your desk.
The world and atmosphere are so good that it makes long horse rides enjoyable.
I always get sidetracked and end up seeing an animal whose pelt I need for a piece of clothing from the trapper when I'm riding to a mission.
I will say, though, Arthur Morgan is maybe the greatest video game protagonist of all time.
He's definitely up there. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the masterpiece tier. All right, Halo is up next.
Halo as a franchise started off great, but really fell off a cliff in recent years.
Yeah, 343 really dropped the ball on the Halo franchise.
Halo 2, 3, and Reach are good enough to carry Halo to at least very good tier.
Joe, what are your thoughts?
I have a PlayStation.
Of course you do. Anyway, Master Chief is one of the most badass characters in a video game. He has fallen to the ground from outer space multiple times and takes out entire armies on his own.
I agree with Burak. Halo should be in the very good tier.
Okay, Halo is going in the very good tier thanks to a few games carrying the rest on their back. Okay, next is Grand Theft Auto, another Rockstar title, which means it's in the masterpiece tier.
You can't automatically put games in the masterpiece tier just because they're developed by Rockstar. What about Bully or Max Payne?
Shut up, Joe. Those are both great games.
GTA 5 is one of the best open-world games, but their mission structures are really outdated.
Joe, you're like 90. If anything is outdated, you are.
He has a point. 90% of missions are just drive here, kill these guys, then drive back.
The real fun in GTA comes from the freedom to do the most outrageous shit like 200-mile-per-hour stunt jumps or defending off massive waves of cops with a 5-star wanted level.
Aren't you a backer of the blue, though, Donald?
It's a video game, Burak. I love playing Call of Duty, but you bet your ass I'm not signing up for the Navy SEALs.
Oh, yeah, we know.
I just wish Rockstar would finally announce GTA 6 so I can play it before I die.
I wouldn't count on that, Joe. It's still 3+ years away.
What's that supposed to mean?
GTA is masterpiece tier. GTA 5 made $1 billion in the first 3 days after it launched. Billion with a B. People forget how huge this game was when it released.
Yeah, I agree. Once GTA 6 releases, people will remember that Grand Theft Auto is a top video game franchise of all time.
Okay, now on to Call of Duty, one of the most popular video game franchises of all time.
Just like Halo. COD is a great franchise because of a few games that were outstanding that make up for some really bad ones.
We should make a whole separate tier list for all of the COD games.
MW2 is S tier. It's the best COD.
Joe, I just know you were that loser that used noob tubes in one-man army. That game's multiplayer was so broken. Black Ops 2 was far superior.
Gentlemen, we are ranking franchises here, not individual games. COD, as a franchise, is very good tier.
No, it needs put in the good tier. If you average out the games over the years, a few are masterpieces, but many wouldn't even make the mid-tier.
I agree with George. COD has some absolute bangers, but has become stale recently, and all they focus on now is that stupid battle royale. It's going in the good tier.
Warzone is the best battle royale there is right now.
No, it's not. You're just saying that because you're in love with Tim the Tatman. All right, the next franchise is The Sims.
The Sims is a great game to kick back and relax while playing after a long day at the Oval Office.
Yeah, The Sims is fun, but was never really able to keep my interest for long. I'd say it belongs in the good tier.
Joe, I love the voice acting you've done for The Sims over the years. Really great work.
Huh? The Sims voices are just mumbled nonsense.
Exactly, Joe.
All right, to be honest, I haven't played much of The Sims because I got bored too quickly and didn't want to purchase the 4 million DLC expansion packs for additional content.
Just put it in the good tier and let's move on to the next one.
Okay, next up we have Battlefield, And before any of you say anything, Battlefield is at least very good tier because it's better than COD.
You're just saying that because Battlefield has vehicles and you and George just sit in a helicopter and farm kills all game instead of capping objectives.
Getting a lot of kills still helps the team out, Joe. You're just jealous I get 50-plus kills every match with Donald as my pilot.
Have any of you even played 2042? That game alone drops Battlefield to the good tier.
Yeah, that game is trash, but Battlefield Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3 and 4 are some of the best first-person shooters there are.
First-person shooters? You spend the whole game in third person flying a chopper around.
Enough with that, Joe. You just sit 1,200 meters away with a sniper and get like 3 kills per match.
Okay. Battlefield belongs in the very good tier. Large-scale warfare, vehicles, gameplay choices, and iconic maps are what makes Battlefield a step above COD.
I agree.
Okay, next. One of my personal favorites, the Fallout franchise.
This might be a hot take, but I say Fallout is better than the Elder Scrolls.
You're nuts, man. The Elder Scrolls series is miles better than Fallout.
Fallout has a better atmosphere and guns and gadgets, which are way more fun than stupid swords and magic.
It's no wonder you like the Fallout atmosphere, considering we'd be living in it right now if I didn't beat you in 2020.
Fallout has some of the best stories, side stories, map design, dialogue, looting mechanics, and the list goes on. It's masterpiece tier.
Yeah, Bethesda gets a lot of shit for their buggy games, but they are still one of the best developers in the industry. Masterpiece tier for sure.
I agree, masterpiece tier is where it belongs.
Now wait a minute. If Elder Scrolls is better than Fallout, then it shouldn't be placed in the highest tier there is.
Shut your mouth, Joe. Okay, next up we have Minecraft, masterpiece all the way.
Minecraft is truly in a league of its own. A game that combines adventure with creativity and freedom to build anything you want. No wonder it has been so popular for so long.
I think we all can agree that Minecraft is one of the best sandbox games, if not the best. Creating servers with friends, mining resources, building houses, and going on adventures create some of the most fun times playing video games, even for such a graphically simple game.
It's hard to have fun when Donald sets every house I build on fire and builds giant wieners everywhere.
What are you talking about, Joe? That is fun and always gets a good laugh from the boys.
Well, I'm not laughing. And anyway, when you're not burning down my house, you spend all of your time building a giant wall to keep all the zombies out.
Illegal. Zombies, Joe. Illegal zombies. If they would just apply for citizenship for our village instead of crossing the border, then I wouldn't have to build a wall.
All right, put it in the masterpiece tier where it belongs, and let's move on.
Okay, you're right. Let's move on to Forza.
I'm not a fan of racing games. They are just not that exciting, but out of all the racing games, Forza is definitely one of the best.
Forza is fun, but not worth $60 for me. I would put it in the mid-tier.
I agree. Forza is the best when it comes to racing games, but leaves much to be desired as a whole. Joe?
I can't play Forza. I have a PlayStation.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Always ruining everything, Joe. Okay, let's put this in mid-tier and move on. All right, we are on to the Lego franchise.
Lego Star Wars was a fantastic game. I have so many great memories playing that game.
Yeah, the complete saga, not that trash-ass Skywalker saga BS. Lego Indiana Jones and Harry Potter were exceptional games as well.
I don't know. The Lego games were...
I'm thinking very good tier. Barack, what do you think?
I would have to agree. It's a solid franchise.
Okay.
Okay, finally we've arrived at the Elder Scrolls, another Bethesda masterpiece.
Possibly the greatest gaming franchise on this list.
Yeah, there really is something about playing as a Catman, Wizard, Dragon Slayer that is really fun.
Skyrim would be in the top tier of an individual video game tier list. And early games in the series still hold up. Masterpiece for sure.
I have to reiterate, the Fallout franchise is better, but Elder Scrolls isn't far behind.
Yeah, Fallout is better, but not by much. Both are masterpieces in their own ways.
I kind of want to go play Skyrim right now.
Okay, it's masterpiece tier. Next on our list is Dark Souls.
Too hard.
That's the whole point of the game. It's challenging but rewarding.
Yes, Dark Souls is a staple franchise. Most games are too easy nowadays. It's fun to be challenged, even if that means dying 50 times in a row before you finally beat a boss.
How is that fun? That's the literal definition of insanity. Good tier at most.
Very good tier.
Very good tier.
Good tier.
It's 2 against 1, Donald.
Okay, fine. I'll put it in very good tier.
Mr. President, there is a possible threat that needs your advisory.
Who is this?
It's Adam, your chief advisor.
Tell them I'm busy.
Tell who? The American people?
All right, give me 20 minutes. Damn.
That's super embarrassing, Joe. I hope you know that.
I'm going to play Skyrim.
For 20 minutes?
Subscribe and follow if you want to see more.
Shut up, George.